Hey everybody, this video is going to talk about what to watch for when you're going to look for a car to restore. Learn from my mistake. I figured it might be good to get this out on YouTube just to kind of show people what to watch for and don't get muscle car fever and just assume everything's going to be okay with it. So first off, we'll start by the fact that I went down there to buy a 73 Camaro. The pictures on Craigslist, everything looked like a 73 to my knowledge. Okay. First big issue that I didn't notice, that's not the rear window for a 73. Okay. And this car was supposed to be a pretty clean, rust-free car. He said he did the rear quarters himself. Anyways, he lied and I took for granted that he's telling the truth, and I still don't know why I brought this car home, but I did. And so I'll kind of show you a little bit. First of all, this door is rusted out bad. Every piece on this car has a little bit of rust somewhere. You don't notice it right away, but once you start looking, it's there. Right there. Okay. It's just kind of been painted over. And another thing is, look at these welds. That is one sloppy. Now that I know better, I can say this. Before I didn't really know any better. And yeah, it's sloppy. Not a very good job at all. When I got home, you can't really see it in the video, but I run my hand across here, it's wavy. Okay? You did not use the proper welding equipment to patch up the rear. Now it's got, 73 front end, and it's got the back end for it, but he did the trunk repair himself too. I'll show you what that looks like. If I can open the trunk here. Maybe my screwdriver's too big. Alright, got it open, okay? So basically I had to find a motor for it, and everything's there to get it going. Which might be true enough, but see there, I just noticed that actually, crappy. You can just see everywhere, look at that patch job in the trunk. Terrible. I don't know what kind of steel he used to patch his trunk up, but it was not the right way to do it. That's probably why he tried to sell it. Okay? And I was smart enough to check the VIN on it before I gave him the cash. Check the VIN. Well, after I discovered that the rear window was wrong, like, what's going on here? And found out that it was actually an 81. Okay? Yeah, I feel stupid talking about this, but it happened to me. I don't want it to happen to you guys. Of course, none of you are probably that naive, but anyways, about the only good deal or anything that was really worth. I mean, the tin isn't terrible, but everything needs a little bit of work. The frame underneath, I'm not going to crawl underneath there just because it's too dark under there to really see. Frame rail is starting to rust out. I will show you this. You can see these bars right here. Those are not factory at all. He said he put them in there to stiffen it up. I believed him. Anyways, he fed me a line and I was a sucker fish and I took it, so. He said this was to keep water and stuff from, I mean, the more I think about it, the more I hate myself for even bringing the car home. I bought it from Wisconsin, paid $2,800 for it. You can let me know, post to see if that was too much or not. I'd like to hear your input, but this way is the same side as far as that welding goes. Just really kind of a really sloppy job, and that's probably why he sold. And if I would have been known better, I could see that it's for 74 to 81, but I was naive. I didn't know exactly what I was looking at. I just knew I wanted a 70 to 73 muscle car Camaro, and that's what he had it advertised as, and it looked like it from the front and everything. But of course, it wasn't the way it actually was. So, with that, I will sign off. But just a quick video to show you a few things that I noticed after I got it home. You always seem to find more once you get it home. So you get some kind of, you know, I glossed over when I see a muscle car. It's like, oh, that thing's perfect, and even though it's far from it. But those are probably about the only thing that was worth taking the car for. I mean, $2,800 was probably too much for this car. Like I said, let me know on my Facebook wall or on my YouTube channel. So, with that, I'm going to start showing one of my other videos. I got an actual 70 Camaro home, and I'll show a little bit about that and what my plans are for that. So, thanks for watching.